Why are the Democrats not talking about this, y'all? Why is the left not screaming about this? Where's the outrage? Where is it? I don't know. But I'm here to let y'all know what took place on Tuesday. A sitting councilman in America, y'all, was doused in gasoline and lit on fire. Let that sink in. Not only that, this isn't like some Netflix crime and drama, y'all. This is happened in real life in Danville, Virginia, to Lee Vogler. Okay, a Republican city councilman just doing his job. And while the media tiptoes around the truth, it's brutal. A man by the name of Shotzi Michael Buck Hayes walked into Vogler's office, doused him in gasoline, and lit him on fire. Why? A personal matter, they say. This is what they saying. But don't y'all act like don't they? Here's the thing. Don't they dare act like it's just a lover's quarrel, because in 2025, America's the lies between personal revenge, y'all, and political violence vanishing fast. This isn't just a crime, it's a warning. So with that being said, y'all, we finna dive into the first clip coming from Jake Can 72 on X. If y'all like to follow this guy, how much longer are we going to sit back and watch the Democrat Party morphing from a hate group into a domestic terror organization? Facts. Let's dive into the first clip. We're gonna chop it up in the comment section, y'all. Let's go.
Virginia City Council member was doused with gasoline at the paper that he worked in, and as him and the suspect ran outside, the suspect lit him on fire. That's right, this is happening now. I guarantee you he was Republican in my opinion. I bet you that was you know who it was. How long are we gonna fucking sit here and watch the fucking Democrat Party literally go from a hate group to a domestic terrorist group in a fucking matter of fucking days? Are we gonna keep on watching this shit? We're just gonna ignore it like nothing fucking happened? Is that what we're doing? How long are we gonna watch fucking these motherfuckers attacking to where they're actually causing physical death on people now? Are we paying attention yet? Did they get your attention? Did they threaten you enough yet to realize these motherfuckers are not just making idle threats? They're fucking serious. Now, this is breaking news. There's not much more information on that than what I can give you right now, but stay fucking posted and keep watching, because I'm gonna bring this shit as it comes in. I guarantee you we know who the motherfuck did this shit. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like and repost, because we all know what's going on, don't we?
So y'all, he couldn't have said it better. We're not calling for vigilance, but America's, especially conservatives, y'all, we need to wake up and see clearly, because he is on point and it's definitely stating facts. Because when sitting councilmen are being set on fire, y'all, seriously, in their offices, it's no longer politics, y'all. It's considered survival. That's crazy. So let's continue to keep diving, y'all, into the story. And again, this story is still unraveling. So I only know what I know so far. We know that he's a councilman. We know that he's a Republican. We know that he was set on fire in his own office. Okay. This young Republican who was set on fire, Lee Vogler, after winning his election for city council, pray for his recovery. So let's dive into this clip live.
Real quick, a few minutes. I think back 12 years ago, I was standing right down the street there on the lower level of that Temple building right there.
Yes.
12 years ago. And I was able to announce to folks that night that we had made history, because I had become the youngest person ever elected to Danville City Council. And tonight, I can stand here and say we made history again, because I received more votes than anyone has ever received in the history of Danville City Council. So thank you guys for that. That is a team win. And, you know, I think back Danville 12 years ago, people had written us off, right? They said our best days were behind us. We were never coming back. And in the time since, We rolled up our sleeves. We worked together because the people of Danville never believed that. We didn't roll over and die. We said, no, we are going to fight back. We are going to come back. And we became the comeback city. And so I also think about 11 months ago, there was a brief opening in the state Senate. And some of y'all know, a lot of y'all were there when there was a 4-day campaign. It felt like 4 years. It was 4 days. And I gave it a shot. And it didn't turn out the way we wanted it to. And there were a lot of people at that time who said, that's it for me. That was going to be the end of my time in elected office. And it kind of rid me off. But you guys never believed that.
No, sir.
And like you always have, the people of Danville have my back. And I will be forever, forever grateful for that. And from the bottom of my heart, again, thank you. And so, after all that, tonight, the people of the comeback city have made me the comeback kid.
Yeah!
So thank you guys so much. God bless you. Let's have fun. Let's enjoy tonight. Thank y'all so much. Light 'em up, baby. Thank y'all.
Wow.
Ava.
So y'all, this is Mr. Lee. Calm, respectful. Just won, to be elected to serve his city. Hours later, this man is burned. Now he is recovering. And I'm like the guy in the first video said, like, it is time to stand up and to stand strong. Because how many more people do we have to see be burnt alive, be attacked, spit on, shot at, all of the above, before we finally say enough is enough? This is ridiculous, y'all. Let's check the next clip out. Coming straight from Nick Sorter. Let's dive into the clip, y'all.
It's in Southern Virginia. We're getting word of a horrific attack. A city council member was set on fire inside of his office. Of where a local this is, am I reading this right?
So yeah, he works at a local magazine.
Yeah, he's at a local magazine. That's the office where this happened. Okay. And where he works. The 38-year-old Lee Vogler is a city councilman in Danville, Virginia, 2 hours south of Roanoke. Police say the suspect entered into the victim's office and then doused him with flammable liquid. The victim and the suspect then exited the building, where the suspect then set the victim on fire. Just horrific details we're learning.
Wow.
Right now, the extent of Vogler's injuries are unknown, and the suspect is in custody. Trace, it looks like the first phone calls came into police around 11:30 a.m., and they were dispatched to the scene there and told of a male set on fire. He's been airlifted to a regional medical facility for treatment. The full extent of his injuries is still not known at this time. Just awful.
We'll follow
Man.
up on that. Meantime, President Trump leading a major recruitment drive, calling on America.
So the crazy thing is, y'all, the suspect comes in, drenches him in gasoline, and then the suspect takes off, and he takes off behind the suspect just for the suspect to fire him up. Again, there's more coming to this story. This is just the first part of it. Definitely gonna keep y'all updated on it. Not sure who the suspect is or why the suspect did what they did to this actual guy. All I know is he's a Republican councilman, and we need to get down to the bottom of this. Seriously. With that being said, y'all, let's dive into the next clip, because I definitely want to know y'all thoughts. Virginia lawmaker J. Lee Vogler, 38, was set on fire at his office in a targeted attack. Hayes, 29, allegedly doused Vogler with gasoline and pretty much set him on fire. So this is, again, Mr. Lee. We're going to take a look at this, y'all.
Lifted to I wake up every morning and I go to bed every night genuinely thinking about ways to make Danville a better place. I grew up here. I came back here after college. I'm raising my kids here now. It's very personal for me. It's very personal for me, the future of this city. And I want to see Danville lifted to heights that we've never seen before. I want to see the city be better than it's ever been before. A safer Danville, a stronger Danville, a more prosperous Danville, great schools, an abundance of jobs, safe streets. That's what it's about for me. And it's always been about that. But I can tell you, as a father, having a soon-to-be 10-year-old and a 6-year-old,
Wow.
it's deeply personal to me. And I coach a lot of kids. I'm around young folk. I'm literally looking at 25 of them right now on the other side of this camera. I want them to have a Danville that is better than what we have now and what we had growing up. And that's not to say we haven't had great times in Danville. We have. But we can have even better times in the future. And I want that for each and every person in the city.
Okay, y'all. And so they are saying that the suspect has now been caught, which is this guy right here. Okay, take a look at him. This is Hayes, the one who set Lee on fire. Now, the crazy part is Lee is literally fighting for his life right now. Not because of a campaign scandal, not because of corruption, y'all, but because he wore the wrong jersey in a political civil war. This is crazy. This is a wake-up call. America is changing, and the question is, will you be ready? Because silence is compliant, and it's times like these that staying silent can get you burned. I want to know y'all thoughts on this. Again, this story is still unraveling, finding out exactly why the suspect did what he did. And I'll definitely keep y'all updated on this story. But I want to know y'all thoughts. Drop them in the comments section. What are y'all thoughts on this?